Hello everyone, Xeno What If here. To bring in part 5 of What If Jaune arc was reincarnation of Vergil. Link down in the description of the fanfiction of this, What If. Listen here YouTube. I do not own anything and this isn't a scam. Unexpected visitors. The group finally arrived to Haven Academy after their long adventure. RWBY, we made it. Vergil puts a hand on Ruby's shoulder. They walked through the campus but it all seems too quiet. Vergil, something's off. Kiro, I agree. RWBY, hello. Nora, maybe try louder. Ren, it's like nobody's here. Kiro, no, Vergil is right. Something is wrong. They all reach to the headmaster's office, weapons at the ready. Kiro then kicks down the door, revealing Professor Lionheart, surprised and scared of their arrival. Lionheart, everyone except Jaune, Then Lionheart fainted on the floor for a few seconds then got back up. Lionheart, Kiro, for crying out loud, nearly scared me half to death. Kiro, me, why weren't you waiting for us at the entrance? Lionheart, looks at his watch. Oh, my apologies, I guess time slipped away from me recently. And you all might be the new student Kiro mentioned. RWBY, well, them except for me and him, points to Jaune. Lionheart, him. Vergil, I'm here for the relic, Lionheart. And I have some questions for it. The scene changes to Sienna on her throne talking to Adam. Sienna, once again I will repeat myself. The White Fang will not attack Haven Academy. Adam, High Leader Khan the First, I'm begging you. Sienna, you should beg for forgiveness and nothing else. The assault you lead at Beacon was not the great victory you clearly think it was. But now hearing what you are about to do infuriates me. Adam, what do you mean, High Leader? Sienna, she gestures to the figure coming out of the shadows to be none other than Dante. Adam, what is a human doing here? Sienna, this person right here is Dante Sparta and he informed me that you were trying to overthrow me and kill me and blame it on the humans. How could you stoop so low? Adam growled, knowing his plan is in jeopardy thanks to Dante. Dante, so you're the psychopath who attacked dear old Blake, right? Adam, you met Blake. Dante, why yes kid, and she's not quite fond on how the White Fang has become. So after one of your spies watched us, I decided to help her out and talk to my new friend Kani here. Sienna, please do call me that, Dante. Dante, for a little assistance. Flashback. Sienna, what is you question human? Dante, well, first beautiful, I'm Dante. Dante Sparta and I'm here because one of you spies was spying on a dear friend of mine named Blake and her family. Sienna, the Belladonnas. I was informed by this. Dante, is that so? Well, during my time with Blake and her family, she told me about the attack on Beacon and this her attack named Adam. He told me that the White Fang slaughtered innocent people, human and faunus alike, and sent Grim into the city. Sienna, so it's worse than I imagined. Adam told me that the attack on Beacon would help our resolve, but hearing it now just proved that he is far too gone from redemption. Dante, so what will you do? Sienna, end flashback. Dante, so spawns devil sword. Dante, you have two choices, either you leave or Khan's guards ready themselves, they will do it for me. And don't even bother, your friends are already unconscious. Adam was furious at this point but just walks off. But he still has connections with some other White Fang members who believe in his cause. Dante, well sweetheart, you're welcome for me, save your ass, but I guess it's time for me to take my leave. Sienna, yes Dante, and thank you for save my life. And tell Gira I owe him one. Dante, adios salutes. Haven Academy. Lionheart, so you are a Kiro. Yes Leo, he's a real life devil and the new fall maiden. Nora, more like fall devil, right? Everyone, Nora, right. Lionheart, how is that possible? Vergil, it's not the first time I took abilities from someone before, so this is nothing new. Lionheart, so are you the only one here on Remnant then? Vergil, no, to my knowledge my brother Dante is still out there looking for me. Lionheart, I see. Well, if you're looking for the Spring Maiden, she's not here. Vergil, then where is she? Lionheart, I have no clue. Kiro, I have a clue. Lionheart, really, where? Kiro, well, it's not exactly good news. Ren, why? Kiro, because she was captured by a bandit tribe, also known as the Bronwyn tribe. Lionheart, Raven, RWBY, gasp. Vergil, If I remember correctly, isn't she Yang's mother? Kiro. That's right. I'm assuming you're going after her, right? Vergil. Yes, of course. Kiro. Then I won't stop you. Knowing you, your skills and powers greatly surpass my sister as a whole. And with your Yamato, she'll probably beg for mercy. Vergil. I'll leave tomorrow, but first, Lionheart, may I speak to you in private? Lionheart. Why, yes, sure. Vergil gestures everyone to leave the room and head back to the house, in which everyone agreed. Now in the room was Jaune and Lionheart. But then Jaune spawned a Mirage Blade and shot it directly into the wall, which leads into another room. In the other, his Mirage Blade pierced a Seer Grim to death, shocking Lionheart to the core. Vergil. Now Lionheart, I know you betrayed Ozpin and us as well, but I don't really care at the moment. You are going to tell me everything you know about Salem and what she is planning, understood? Lionheart shook his head immediately as he told everything he knows of Salem. Time skip. Back at the house, Jaune decided to add more information about himself to the others. Nora. So let me get this straight. You are fearless leader, no offense. Violet is both half devil and half human. And you're from a different world. Vergil. Correct. Nora. That is awesome. Pyrrha. So devils are real. Vergil. Yes, and so are demons. Ren. What are demons like? Vergil. Hee, how about I take you all there? He then took out the Yamato and created a portal between Remnant and the underworld. Vergil. Be prepared and be on guard no matter what. As they entered the portal to the underworld, they arrived to the same area where both Dante and Vergil fought each other and some demons along the way. RWBY. Whoa, where are we? Vergil. What was once the Cliff-Oath roots that I once created on Earth? Suddenly, not a moment too soon, demons started to appear out of the ground with killing intent. Violet. What the hell are those? Vergil. Demons, kill them fast before they overrun us. And also unsheathes the Yamato, don't get in my way. RWBY. He took the word right out of my mouth. Vergil. HMPH. The 6 of them were now being engaged by multiple demons from all sides. Vergil was holding his own while the rest were having a difficult time with the harder ones like the Chaos, Angelos, Behemoths, and the worst Fury. Even worse, their attacks can bypass their auras like nothing, so it was more dangerous to be there. RWBY. Jaune, I think it's best if we head back home. Nora. Yes, fearless leader, I don't want to fight these things anymore. Vergil. Fine. He then created a portal back to Remnant as the gang hoped in leaving the demons behind. As then entered back into the house, they all collapsed except for Jaune, who was not winded by the event. Ren. Vergil, let's never go there again. Nora. I'm scared now. Violet. I think I'm about to puke. RWBY. Me too. Pyrrha. You fought against that horde of demons like nothing. Why? Vergil. It's not my first time facing that many at once. Pyrrha. Sheaths the Yamato. Knock knock. They all turned towards the door. As Ren opens the door, a young boy was there confusing everyone. Violet. Can we help you? Yeah, is there a Ruby Rose here? Nora. Why? Then Kiro, now all drunk, came into the house yelling, I found him. I think her uncle could use some help. RWBY. Sigh, Uncle Kiro, are you drunk again? Kiro. Hee, maybe. You have silver eyes. RWBY. Who are you? Oscar. Well, my name is Oscar Pine. Kiro. Wait for it. Oscar. But you probably know me by Professor Ozpin. Everyone except for Jaune gasped. Then Kiro got up for a second and yelled, I did it, then fell onto the floor again. The truth. Everyone except Jaune was looking Oscar Ozpin all confused on how he became to be. Pyrrha. Did he age backwards? Nora. Maybe he's possessed. Ren. Or reincarnated. RWBY. So weird. Oscar. It is weird, yes. Kiro. Okay. Let's all just take a second and remyth. This is all overwhelming for everyone. Looks at Jaune. Vergil. Well, almost everyone. They all took their seat, but before the question, Oscar, Pyrrha has a question for Jaune. Pyrrha. Before we start, Vergil, if you can create a portal between the underworld and Remnant, how come you and your brother didn't go back to your world? Kiro. Wait, you went to the underworld? Ren. Yes, and it was an experience. Nora. Scary even. Vergil. Well, Pyrrha, that too, I'm still figuring out myself. After Dante and I cut of the Cliff-Oath route from the underworld to Earth, we sealed ourselves there for good, but one day Dante had an idea to try and make a new portal to a different realm, to so to speak. I tried countless time until I made one to your world, but Nora. But what? Vergil. Once we entered it everything went black, then last thing I remember was waking up at Beacon. My assumption is that the moment Dante and I entered the portal he was flung into a different area while I suffered a reincarnation almost similar to Ozpin maybe. Violet. So what, you aren't my weak brother anymore? Vergil. Not until the events that happened at Beacon, no. John you all know is gone thanks the drama you all inflicted towards him. It activated a memory of me which soon took root and replaced the John you know into I the son of Sparta. RWBY. So your memories and John's memories have combined into one. Vergil. Yes, but the goof weakling is gone. He and who he was is now nothing but a memory to you all. Ozpin. So your situation is similar to mine. Ren. Professor Ozpin. Ozpin. It's so good to see you again my students, and I apologize for what the events that happened these last few months. RWBY. Well, it's not your fault. Ozpin. Actually it is. I recalled telling you that I've made mistakes more than any man, woman or child on this planet. I was exaggerating. I'm cursed. For thousands years I've wandered the surface of remnant, living and die and reincarnating into a body of a like-minded soul. The Professor Ozpin you all know is not my first form and as clearly is not my last. Violet. So what are you? Ozpin. I am a combination of countless men who spent their lives trying to protect the people of Remnant. Upon death my soul is merged with another. This curse it is bestowed upon me by the gods because I've failed to stop Salem in the past. But thanks to Mr. Sparta here I think we might have a chance. Vergil. There's more to it, isn't there? Ozpin. What do you mean? Vergil. I'm not stupid, Ozpin. I can tell if someone has more to it to their story. I won't push the subject, but sooner or later you would have tell us about Salem and this war. Ozpin. I understand. Vergil. Good. Ozpin. So Vergil, I assume you know where to find the Spring Maiden. Vergil. Yes I do, and soon her power would be mine if she is willing to give it to me freely or with force. Pyrrha. So what now? Vergil. First you all will confront Lionhearted of him betrayal. Everyone. What? Kiro. And how do you know this? Vergil. I had a little chat with him and sense a presence in a room nearby which is similar to a Grim. I formed a mirage blade and fired at that direction and killed a Grim which seemed to be on standby till someone picks up the call. Ozpin. A seer. Nora. What's a seer? Ozpin. Seers are a type of Grim which can communicate back to their master, or in other words Salem. Kiro. That bastard. Ren. So that changes things. Vergil. Agree with Cinder still alive and him knowing where the Spring Maiden is, they are likely to go after her if he finds a way to communicate with them. Change of plans. If Raven does have the Spring Maiden and Cinder is now going after her, we'll lure her into a trap. Kiro. Are you sure this would work? Vergil. As long as the power is mine and mine alone. That's all I care about. Ozpin. Well then I guess it's time we start off by training you all except you, Vergil. You can train both Miss Rose and Miss Nikos while I train Miss Valkyrie, Lai, and Miss Ark. Vergil. Fine. Ozpin. Then it's settled. We'll start tonight. Time skip. Vergil's room. RWBY. Opens door. Hey, I'm John. Vergil. Reading a book. Yes, RWBY. RWBY. Blush. Why, you don't mind if I sleep with you tonight, right? Vergil. Fine, but no weird stuff, okay? RWBY. Okay. RWBY hopped on John's bed and he turns off the lamp and immediately drift off to sleep. RWBY, still awake, looked towards John with a blush on her face, and she moves closer to him and lays her head on his stomach, slowly drifting off to sleep. Unknown to her, John pretended to sleep to see why she really want to sleep with him, and to his surprise he sees her laying on her chest with a smile on her face. John felt glad she's with him, but soon the happiness soon turned into confusion because he's not used to these human feelings in his life due to his endless thirst for power. Finally he too drift off to sleep, now more confused than ever. This is the end of part 5 of this What If. I hope you guys like it. Don't forget to leave a comment down below and subscribe to my channel.